Sorry if I look down a lot in this video. I'm going to be reading off a paper because I'm kind of really shy. And I forget what I say a lot. Now I know there's a lot of videos on bullying, but I'm going to do one anyway. Because I've been bullied. I know how it feels. That feeling sucks. People who bully others feel insecure about themselves. They have no self-confidence, or they have been bullied. So they try to put others down to feel superior, or try to make you feel the pain that they felt. One form of bullying is through verbal, where you say it. When you call people names, it puts them down. Some take it to heart and believe it, while others smile. They say, oh well, like it doesn't bother them. In all reality, it does. Some words you say could really affect the person. So, just don't do it. Keep it to yourself. If you want to say something mean, well, you know the saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say it at all. As much as you want to, just don't. Now, some people get bullied from their weight. Because people, let's face it, it's a judgmental world. People get called anorexic, they get called fat, they say they have some kind of disorder, and all this other crap. Well, you don't know. You don't know if they could have a medical problem or whatever. Maybe some can't eat. Some families are poor where they can't eat, so they lose a lot of weight. Maybe that's why some people you see eat at school and you're calling them fat. Well, maybe they can't eat at home, so that all they have is the school food. Sometimes their body build, with the way they're built, their bones and all that, won't allow them to lose any more weight. Maybe they're already down to the bone. They won't lose any more. Saying anything about their weight makes them feel bad, and they may hurt themselves trying to change themselves. Then you'll feel bad, because some people, let's face it, if you call them fat, they're gonna try puking, starving themselves, and all that stuff that they really shouldn't do. Now, some people get picked on by their race or their skin color. Well, you really shouldn't care about what race they are. We're all equal. We should be treated equal. Just because they may have a darker skin color, it doesn't mean that they're gonna kill anyone like some of them do. It doesn't mean they're mean. It doesn't mean that they're any different from us. What you should really look at is their personality. I mean, some of them can be friendly, some people can be mean. It's just a matter of picking out who's who. Their race really should not matter. You shouldn't base one person out of that race from the whole race. Because people always say most darker colored people kill people. Most white people can put others down and stuff like that. You really shouldn't do that. You should base it off the person individually by how they act. Because some people are different from others, believe it or not. Some people are also picked on for showing their emotions. Like if you're sad or depressed, you're automatically emo. And emos are always sad and depressed. Well, the definition of emo is emotional. All of your emotions. Happy, sad, mad, all of it. If you're happy, you're too perky. Well, come on. Everyone's gotta be happy every once in a while. It shouldn't really matter. If you speak your mind, you're a bitch or an asshole. Well, sometimes you just gotta speak your mind. I mean, sometimes people really shouldn't because of what they say, but sometimes you gotta speak what you want. Freedom of speech. You really shouldn't get picked on for showing your emotions. People should care enough to figure out what's wrong and help you through it. We also live in a world where people judge a lot, and they really shouldn't. instead of labeling somebody and trying to put them down, you shouldn't. You shouldn't label anyone based on what they wear or how they act. If they wear black, it doesn't make them emo automatically. Maybe they like the color black. If they're being too colorful, it doesn't mean they're making themselves look ugly or preppy or anything. What you wear shouldn't matter. Doesn't matter. How you act shouldn't matter. If you're friendly, you're gonna be friendly. If you're a complete not so friendly, well, you might not have a lot of friends, but still, shouldn't judge. It's not right. Don't call people ugly, don't call people fat, don't do all that stuff. Rumors. A lot of people go to where they want to hurt themselves or commit suicide from a rumor. 9 times out of 10, most rumors are not true. They're started by someone who's just jealous of that person and wants to be them and wants to put them down. Some people believe them, in which case that person that was in that rumor or that person that was in that photo or whatever is put down, in which case it leads to way too much pain, and sometimes they just can't handle it and want to end it all. So just don't start a rumor, because if you do and that person gets hurt, it not only affected them, it's gonna affect you because you know it's your fault for starting it. Another form of bullying would also be the physical form. Like if you push someone, hit someone, or like take someone's backpack, or throwing books on the ground and all that. Those can lead to some serious problems sometimes. Like if you're shoving someone, it could lead to bruising, bones breaking. Sometimes it could lead to cuts and scratches, and sometimes if it's a hard enough fall, you can give them concussions and stuff. It just all depends. And if you hurt them and they have to go to a hospital or something and they figure out it's you, you could potentially get arrested or be paying that hospital bill or both. You're not only hurting them once again, you're hurting yourself too. If you break personal property, like in a backpack, or like you're taking glasses or something off somebody, you could be blinding them. You could be hurting them in some way because maybe their parents aren't very nice, and if you break them, it could lead to some trouble. But you might end up having to pay for them and stuff too. So just don't do it. People just need to learn to not judge and not bully and just accept people for who they are. And sometimes people will make mistakes, but you don't want to hold it against them forever because people do change. So just stop the bullying and try to be friendly. It helps the world a lot. But this would be the end of the video, and I'm sorry if it's not good and all that stuff, or if I look down too much, but I had to write down what I was saying so I'd remember it. But I hope you liked the video. Share it if you ever see it. And that would be it.